Lights out for the sprint race. Here we go.
Who's got the best start so far?
Josh Sanchez to the lead instantly, but wait, Checo is gonna. Oh, Checo's around. And wing damage all around. I see the kick Sauber. Is this gonna be a restart?
Oh,
wow. Okay, that was chaotic. I'm trying to see who has damage, and Checo's still stuck on the track.
Anthony Yanas
with the 10-second penalty for colliding with Leonard. Yep.
So all three of their races pretty much over.
Giannis,
so that is not.
Who needed something good today.
I don't know if that's the McLaren's fault right there. It looked like it looked like Braden kind of dove too deep into that corner.
Look,
so I don't know. I don't believe
I'm
that's
never gonna be the
problem.
kind of guy to, say that, I don't want to be biased here, but I will be honest. Josh had cleared Checo instantly, and then Checo dive bombed. So it's just an opinion, but that's what it looked like.
Now, we will look back at it with the review, of course, because we could be wrong, so we'll make sure we're right. But from what I first saw, it did not look like that was any McLaren's fault right there, and it was just a dive bomb. But I think it only affected Checo, really, and then the Ferrari, to be honest. That's, of course... Oh, I didn't even notice Carter Brown climbing up already to P7. So Carter Brown's having an amazing start for him.
And Henry back to the race lead. And Checo, I don't think these guys are fighting, but Checo's gonna make easy work of Anthony, which is probably because Anthony doesn't even have a front wing. Checo has wing damage, but more of a front wing than Anthony, but I think they're both gonna be making a stop to the pits. Maybe not. Okay, so Checo stays out.
The best thing for McLaren that I know of. The best thing I know for McLaren right now is they both avoided wing damage, which is their biggest problem all year long. So that might help them out. Really, their only worry behind them right now is Brennan, who looks like they're creating a gap between them right now.
And as Anthony Yanis is trying to finish up this pit stop here, get a new front wing and serve his 10-second time penalty. This is a bad start to a sprint race, but we've seen it happen so much this whole season, just chaotic starts, and the guy who had the strategy to avoid it was also the guy who got caught up in it. So unfortunate for Anthony, because he's about half a lap down now. And the championship battle is between Henry Becerra and Josh Sanchez, and it's really good that Josh has second place, and Isaac Escobar with fastest lap right there.
Ooh, Isaac is really close behind him right now, and he's, I believe, gotten away from Brennan on the DRS, so these top three are all by themselves now, which means McLaren can work together here and get by Henry.
I don't know, Isaac has a bit of a gap. I don't know how McLaren's going to want to play this. Okay, Josh is going to let Isaac by. It looked like, maybe you're right, maybe he just got loose, but it looked like
I saw him
Josh let him by.
Second lap. On the second lap, Josh either struggled there, or I think they were going to plan to do that in the second lap anyways, but I think Isaac wants it bad. I think Isaac might want it here.
I think it's because Isaac put in the fastest lap. He's probably their best bet at getting the lead here. That's a really smart move if that's what it was by McLaren. We'll have to ask them. We'll have to interview that later on. But so far it's Isaac Escobar trying to attack Henry, and he's all up on the bumper.
And Brennan with a 3-second penalty. So now Brennan's sprint race is already.
What did
Brennan's
he get
sprint
that
race could be over. I have no clue. I was watching these top three because these top three are really interesting right now.
I wonder,
now,
did he get involved with that Sauber?
I believe so. Now, the thing, though, is the Haas are P6 and PA right now, so Haas is having a way better race than what was going on last race for him, so Haas is doing better, and Carter Brown's kept that P7.
And nobody able to put in a quicker lap than what we've already seen, so little surprising, but yeah. And where those Haas's at? Yep, I gotta go see what's going on over here, because we've got a battle between Hugo and the Ferrari, which is Carter Brown, and I think Hugo got a little scared there. Oh, Hugo's around. And we got a caution in sector 1. He spun out. He's able to get it back on the track here and rolling again. But that was overly aggressive, it looked like, and paid the price for it. And while that all happened, Henry has built a pretty good gap.
Isaac did keep that DRS though, so Isaac is a little bit back into it. Isaac's just gotta hope Henry makes some sort of mistake.
Trying to look out and see what's all going down here, but we both thought that the best battle was going to be between P1 and P3, and so far that's very true. However, there's probably a lot of other good battles going on. Maybe the 8th place Williams potentially maybe looking for a move on the Ferrari here.
Hugo's probably not wanting his race to go like this. Hugo avoided damage though, so if Hugo can catch back up, that would be nice. Now, Isaac has brought it back close between him and Henry. Josh still kind of just behind him right now, which is kind of surprising. I think Josh should be up there fighting because he's so close to the Drivers' Championship.
I'm locked on. Oh, okay, wait. So the Williams has front wing damage, and so does the other Ferrari. Although the Williams has more front wing damage than the Ferrari. But yet this Williams is actually kind of keeping up with the Ferrari. So that's definitely crazy. I'm just trying to see, are we going to see him maybe get this position? And, oh, he's going to get in there. I don't know if he's going to be able to get there. Not yet.
Just, it's going to be close, I feel like, for Henry and Isaac. Isaac's not going to give up until either he gets or the race ends. Isaac's doing good right now. That Ferrari and Devin.
We're about halfway through the sprint race already. And they're battling for 2 points here between the Ferrari and the Williams. And the Williams, even though, once again, has more front wing damage than the Ferrari, this Williams is putting up a fight. And it could be the help of the
Checo's
DRS.
trying to get back into it right now. Checo's P10. Checo's got a lot of catching up to do. I'd be surprised if he get back in the points, but oh, and Checo still has that broken wing damage, like you said. I don't really know if he'll be able to get back into this fight.
It looks like, does that Aston Martin have front wing damage as well? Is that why Checo is making easy work? Nope, that was raw speed. The Aston Martin has no front wing damage. So Checo's kind of just getting a rhythm, but still quite a bit out of range for any points. And
Anthony Yanis' race is just...
This is one of the things we should have been talking about. We should have looked out for the time penalties. They happen a lot at Miami, and yeah, they've already claimed 2 victories. And the Williams makes the pass on the Ferrari.
Oh,
out of
they're fighting
1.
right now. And Carter Brown keeps it somehow for right now. Carter Brown does not have the DRS. Oh, Carter Brown hits the wall.
Yeah. That might have, if Carter Brown has damage now on the right side. Okay, so yeah, he does. So he just lost the only piece of front wing that was keeping him a little bit quicker than the Williams. So my guess is truly that the Williams gets the overtake now. Yeah, now Carter Brown actually has more wing damage.
This is not what they were wanting for Ferrari at all. Ferrari's not.
He's not going to be able to
yeah, Carter Brown's almost
here.
completely gone.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to do a lot here. I wonder if he'll pit or if he's just going to have to let it happen. Either way, he can get 1 point potentially if Hugo doesn't get to him first.
This is a very odd race right now. I mean, the top 5 makes sense, but everything else is all in shambles due to that rough start.
Yeah, it's all been about wing damage too.
Isaac is really close with Henry right now. Oh, Isaac sends it too deep.
Anthony Yanis gets an overtake here on the Racing Bulls.
Poland Springs, his debut race.
And Anthony's giving him a warm welcome to the league. Okay, there we go. So Anthony got that position. I want to go back to this Williams
Oh,
and Ferrari.
Isaac is so close with Henry now. Gosh.
There's not really a whole lot these McLarens can do. And Henry has really good ooh, contact, but no damage, it looks like. And then Isaac kind of hit the wall there. Shouldn't have any damage, but a little bit of a tap.
Isaac might be able to get the overtake here with the DRS. I don't know, though. Henry might be using...
And he's going to
get goes for it.
Side by side here.
And he get...
Is he going to get it done?
Does he get it?
Ooh, he's going to force Henry out wide here, but Henry with really good speed, but it's not going to matter.
And Josh is also catching up now.
Escobar gets that pass done for the race lead, but I think Henry's going to be able to retaliate with DRS here, and yes, he is. And around the outside, it's Henry Becerra, and still not enough to clear Isaac, just side by side, and now he's going to get it. Isaac off track, it looks like. But I think Henry got it done. Yep.
They're about to get on the straight, though, and if Isaac can just keep it close, Isaac can maybe get overtake on the straight.
We're going into his best sector as well, so this is where he gains time, and then in sector 3 is where he'll DRS drain, and yeah, I think that's where he's going to try to make the move for the race win. Okay.
Oh, and Anthony Giannis retires.
I think that's a DNF.
I believe so.
Sure. That's two wrecks so far.
Isaac is losing time against Henry right now.
In his quickest sector, Henry's looking a little bit quicker.
It looked real promising between the two of them. I thought the McLarens were both about to double overtake Henry. It's still possible. There's still a lot of time left in this race, but they're gonna have to make it soon.
He is catching Henry a little bit. It looks like he was a little bit. Dropped that gap a little bit, and Carter gets the overtake done on the Williams, but now it's a 3-wide battle for 7th. And the Ferrari goes off track. Hugo's gonna get around him, and the Williams is gonna get maybe, okay, no. The Ferrari's got really good defense, but Hugo made easy work of that defense, and Hugo up to 7th. Now 1 point available now, if only the Williams can get around the Ferrari and score 1 point for Williams.
Both Haas's are P6, P7 right now, which is good for them if they can finish that way, because that'll definitely give them some points if they need. And this is just so close between Isaac and Henry. I mean, it literally could take one error from Henry and Isaac can get by, but it's just... don't think it's going to go that way.
Isaac who doesn't make mistakes, so yeah, this isn't very difficult for Henry to say the least, but I think McLaren knows Henry's weakness is race starts right now, and that's probably their best chance to overtake him and just work a gap on him. Other than that, it doesn't really look like Henry's been feeling any pressure from these two, but he'll start the final lap at the line as well, so the gap he's starting to build is a good time to put a gap in.
Anything's still possible here, though. I think McLaren's goal is hopefully that they can both try to overtake Henry, which would increase Josh's would help the gap between Josh and Henry, if that's possible. But they're gonna have to bring a banger lap here.
With that, it almost makes you wonder if Isaac can't catch him. Does he let Josh back around him for second, so Josh can get those points, or is Isaac just going to take it? I have no clue. I think Isaac also needs points, so we'll see what they do here. No matter what, I think we got Williams. Okay, so the Ferrari actually works a comfortable gap. That's Carter Brown around. He gets back around Hugo, and the Williams is the odd one out now, sitting P9. Can Hugo get around him on the straight? Gonna get DRS help. He's gonna look down the inside, but didn't find the gap, so he's not gonna take it. And this right here is a battle for 2 points. And doesn't really look like anyone has what it takes to get around this Ferrari. I don't know. Hugo's being held up by the Ferrari with a lot of wing damage.
Oh, and Isaac gets a
Isaac
3
with the
second
penalty.
from cutting the track.
So that's gonna give Josh second, but Isaac has a gap, and you know Brennan has a time penalty as well, so that's gonna cancel out losing to Brennan anyways. But he's already got a 6-second gap, and he's gonna try and maybe get the pass, but it's not gonna matter. So with that, Henry is gonna win the sprint race.
So it will be Henry,
Isaac's
Josh,
gonna
and
come home
Isaac.
P3.
I mean, as a
That's not bad for the
McLaren driver,
championship either.
no, that is great. That increases the margin because of Red Bull as a team having a horrible race
And
in the
now,
sprint.
while we were watching that, I wasn't able to see it, but it looks like the Ferrari completely lost his wing now. Now he has nothing left. And Hugo was able to get P7. And now this Williams has one more chance to get a point. And, oh, contact between all three of them. It's going to be a drag race. The Ferrari sent it in. The Ferrari's going to maybe get it. The Williams. Oh my gosh. The Williams is going to get the points for P7. He's going to get those points. Hugo is going to sit out, but I know there's going to be a penalty going towards someone there. What a NASCAR kind of finish right there. That was a lot, yeah.
I didn't know if I was watching NASCAR F1 right there, but it felt like NASCAR.
A lot of wheel-to-wheel contact right there, and yeah, definitely a penalty going someone's way there. But hey, that's content right there.
Yeah. So Henry Becerra already off to an immaculate weekend, getting sprint pole and the sprint win. Do you think he can keep it going in the Miami, the feature race qualifying and the feature race?
Hey, I mean, if you can do it at the sprint race, you can do it at the race. But we didn't see any rain when there was a chance we were going to see rain. We didn't see any rain. I wonder, is it going to come into the race?
There's a chance. Yeah, everyone was saying there was going to be rain, and I never saw no rain happen.
Or is it going to be
But it might
rained
happen
out
now.
Followed by. Either way, yeah, we're looking in for a crazy.
So Haas gets, one person brings it home for Haas, one person gets it in for Williams. Big Carv gets one of the drivers in.